J Drone here. What's going on, guys? So we have another SNAPTAIN drone, and this drone is a little bit unique. Obviously, we have a controller. One thing we won't be showcasing in the drone zone is this thing. This, I believe, just straps around your wrist, and you put this on your finger, and you can control the drone kind of like this. We will try that outside. I definitely did want to show you guys this before flight, just to let you know it's not just another remote control, ducted fan type looking drone, although there is one cool aspect you'll see as soon as we start this up. But, yeah, it's that. Another big thing is, not that they gave you two batteries, although that's pretty huge. I don't know if you can tell the thickness of the battery. This is not a 400, it's not a 500, it is a 650 milliamp an hour battery. This is actually a really small battery, like as far as length up and down, it is definitely thicker. As soon as I seen it, I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be a 350 or 450, but then I felt the thickness and knew it was going to be bigger. Without any further ado, let's press the button. That's the other feature that I absolutely love, the complete glow rings. We're going to turn this on, we're going to throttle up and then down. It is bound, and then we're going to just show you buttons here. The only buttons that I'm concerned with is speed, second speed, third speed, first speed, long hold. Turn those off if you're flying outside and you couldn't see them. Inside we could definitely see them. And then I'm assuming this button is your flip button. These other buttons are going to be your return to home and your headless mode. But again, I'm not worried about those buttons. Let's go ahead and give this a fly in the drone zone. Guys, I am sick, so I do apologize for the limited output of videos. I have a lung infection, which isn't detrimental. Hopefully it's going to get better. But let's get this bird in the air. So immediately it's in the air. Whoa, okay. So I had the direction wrong, which we've corrected quickly. And I believe you can also use this. Let's see. Nope. I think you can use this with just your hand. I'm not sure, because I'm seeing there's like a little black dot there. There's a black dot on every side of this. So this might be hand enabled, like that UFO drone that I had. But and noticing that's pretty good yaw rate in the first speed setting. Our pitch rate is not awesome, but the yaw rate's pretty good. And I'm having a hard time distinguishing orientation on this, so I guess I'm just gonna really have to just wrap my head around which way it's going. We'll go ahead and second speed setting. Yaw rate's considerably more, pitch rate's much greater, where we can actually fly this a little bit. Definitely whoopable. Be nice if the protocol on this was a common one and we could get this on the jumper and get this away from this tiny controller they hooked us up with. Whoa, easy, easy. Trying to figure out my orientation, down and out. Again, that's one thing I'm going to note off the bat. I'm really good at keeping things orientated, but there's really not much of any type of indicators on this to help us out. I mean, our propellers are different colors, but unless this is below eye level, you're not going to see that. But let's go ahead and take off again. And again, I'm not even sure which way is front. So we'll just take off. We'll go up. Okay, so your blue propellers are front. But again, even with this below you, you definitely can see the front are blue and the back is black. But anything above your eye level is going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see. Or no, maybe we were in the third setting. Second, third. Little funnel action before we crash into something. Holding down and out is an emergency stop. I wasn't completely bound up over there, but I knew I was going to be, so I quickly held down and out. Just gonna run over here and knock JGRC tracker on the ground. So with these cage guards, these ducted fans, it makes it really ideal for beginner or just for flying inside. Again, I think we said blue is front. Oh, easy there, buddy. Alright, so we might have to calibrate the gyroscope, which I don't know how to do that, because guess what? J-Drone doesn't read instructions, but we're going to go down and to the left. Not doing it. Down and to the right. There you go. Down and to the right is probably going to be your gyroscope calibration. We're going to go up, and now it didn't just take off that way. So now it's pretty level, which we should have done that to start off with, but that's your calibration. This is going to be a night flyer for sure. Some funnel action. Just to show you it is maneuverable in the room. Whoop. I am definitely rusty. It's the first drone I've flown in several days. I've been recliner and bed bound. Whoop, whoop. Damn. Little durability test. Let's see if it'll still fly. Again, after you crash like that, down and to the right, that'll calibrate your gyroscope. You should definitely calibrate the gyroscope. We're going to go ahead and get back up in the air. Let's see if this thing could flip inside. Or no, what was that? What was that? That is not your flip button. Look. What is that? Like, is that super cool auto spinning mode? I mean, it is pretty cool. I don't know what that button's for. I have no clue. I'm gonna... So, if you press it, and then push a direction, it'll come out of that. But if you just press it, maybe that's just cool mode. It's like, look, ma, no hands. Which is pretty cool. Let's see if we press it again. It does stop. So flips. Uh-oh. I don't know what it's doing now. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. Alright, we might have just entered like an obstacle avoidance mode. I don't know. We're gonna... There. And the way I did that was by pressing here. Let's see here. No, I don't know. Or maybe that's for the glove. Maybe that's for the glove to control the glove like that. I don't know. So pressing that in won't do your flips. And maybe pressing your right stick in is an auto land, which we'll find out. Alright, so pressing in your right stick's an auto land. Again, guys, there is a huge reason why I don't read directions. I would like to show you how easily this is to figure out. Quite frankly, it's pretty easy. I mean, we're figuring out stuff. So I wonder if this is also an auto takeoff. There you go. So we're learning. We still need to figure out how to flip. And we figured out how to flip. So this controller, it is labeled. It's not labeled with letters so you can read it, but it's fairly easy to figure out. So your upper button, long hold. Ah! I held something. I held this button and it did a return home, which we didn't want to return home. So the button that we held was this button, which did a return home. And why are we blinking? We also might have put it in headless mode as well. I believe that's what that button is for. Long hold this button will turn off the lights. Long hold again will turn on the lights. Short press it. One beep is first mode. Two beeps is two modes. 1, 2, 3 is 3 modes, which is what I like to fly in the best. So we got blink in here. That might be LVC. This upper bumper, which will now no longer let us flip, which is typical in a drone that goes into low voltage mode, is for your flipping. We also have by pressing the left stick in, we have an auto slam on the ground, an auto land. So surprisingly, I mean, we should have known it immediately by seeing this little finger wand strap thing that this will go on. Surprisingly, this itty-bitty controller is feature-enriched, feature-packed. We might actually have to read the instructions when we go to do this. But for now, I'm liking it. Loving the color on it. Not so much the color, although the color blue is pretty awesome. But as far as the rings being completely lit up, I absolutely like that. But alright guys, if you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns down below. We will get this outside on arm finger strap type thing and test that out because that seems pretty neat. We should also get this out on a night flight. I gotta wait till I'm better to go play outside. Wife won't let me go play outside, so I figured this was a way that I can make a flight video. Doctor also says I'm not allowed to either. Check you on the next